Hey everybody, welcome back to the ShieldsCraft, the internet show about crafting that has absolutely nothing to do with shields. Yet. Today, I'm going to make a couple end tables. Well, you're going to see one end table. To go with this bench that I made last time. This is my cutting diagram. There's just 4 slats for the top that go together, 4 legs that are 1.5 by 1.5, and then aprons to connect the legs to the top. That's pretty much it. Now, if you saw my last video, you know I built a 2x4 sitting bench out of a bunch of this reclaimed 2x4s. So I'm going to use the same material. You can see I still have a lot, even though I actually made 3 more benches. Yeah, there's a lot of this stuff. So I guess we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so starting off, I'm going to cut all these top parts. I don't know if you can see that. That's 22.5 inches a piece. I need 4 of them. Yeah, they look good. It's 22.5. Alright, next up are 2 pieces that are 18.5 inches. Those are the 2 long aprons. Next up we have the 2 short aprons, which are these guys. They are 10 inches. And then for the legs, I need 2 pieces that are 18 inches, and then they will get ripped down to 1.5 inches wide each. Alright, now it's time to rip down these legs. First and foremost, I have my blade raised up. A little too far, I think. Got my gripper set up so I can push the wood through, and handy dandy ear protection. Alright, got my impact driver, my drill, my screws, my legs, tabletop, and aprons, and music. Okay, so first things first, take 2 legs and a short apron. Now, because all of this is reclaimed lumber, I'm really not concerned about it being perfectly square and all that stuff. The main thing I'm concerned about is getting the tops here flush and trying to keep these as flush as possible. That's really it. I'm not using pocket holes. I believe in Jay's plans, if you follow the instructions in his plans accurately, you will drill pocket holes in all these. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to drill in and just drive screws straight through. The downside to this is by going straight through here, I'm going to have another apron on this side that I will have to drive screws in from this side. So I just have to plan exactly where these screws are going to go. So here looks good. And then, yeah, here looks good. And the screws I'm using are entirely too long, but I'm too lazy to get others. There's one leg attached. I forgot glue. Now I have my glue. This leg looks awful, but I'm going to use it anyway. I grabbed my glue. I forgot to put the glue in again. Ugh. I don't even know if the glue is really going to do a whole lot. Yeah, forget the glue. Not using it. Holy crap, it actually stands up. Huh. And we'll move on to the next assembly. Hey, that one stands up too. Let's fix that. You can see this time, instead of trying to clamp it together, because I don't have clamps long enough to clamp it this way, I'm just going to drill straight through and hope I get these holes straight enough and miss these other screws to hold these together. There we go. Perfect. Now comes the super fun part. Oh, that is not square at all. Now to fix this. Oh, jeez. Okay, okay. Hey, look, it's... Oh, wow. That actually stands flat. Was not expecting that. Got the frame assembled. Now we get to put on top. Yay, it's assembled. Okay, we gotta screw it down. I'm gonna try to get an equal amount of overhang on both sides. That feels about right. And then from side to side, that looks good enough. I'll just drive 2 screws through each board, attempting to miss the screws through here. That's probably not gonna happen. Now, you know what? I'm just gonna put 1 through. There's an end table. Doesn't sit quite flat, but it's going to be outside, so that's okay. But I think it looks alright. Not too bad, especially for being multiple-year-old reclaimed lumber. Alright, and as always, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed my content, make sure you give it a thumbs up down below, somewhere around this area. Somewhere, I don't know. Don't forget to check out jayscustomcreations.com. There will be a link in the description below where you can find a video on how to build this, the bench, and all of the plans with detailed instructions. Also, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos, and we'll see you next time.